Hey, I'm Zeynep Yavaş, and today we're going to do a video to Öykünur Keçeci's presentation video. This presentation about the teacher assessment literacy for the classroom. And my internet is a bit bad for today, and I cannot watch the whole video. I just skipped all pages of presentation, so let's start with the first page. Okay, Ekner talks about the global concerns or assessment literacy in language education, and she defines what is assessment literacy, and talks about the expectation for language teachers worldwide to assess learners and prepare them for tasks. I hope we can end the video. Okay, this in the second page, she mentions a lack of research on language teachers training, professional development, and assessment practices. It's a good point because not only our country and the global, there is a lack of the research on language teachers training. So that's a good point for our department. And she mentions the needs for the curriculum-related assessments and vultures additional issues, and that's a good point again for our class. And as I remember, because I cannot use the sound of the video because of some circumstance, she talks about the traditional boundaries of assessments and embracing like holistic understanding of the whole learning journey for the filters additional issues. And I want to say this. She mentions the role of assessment and its focuses on the learning process and emphasize on curriculum-related assessments and alternatives for formal testing. There is another issues, minimal attention to assessments, and again, lack of emphasis and introductory and advanced courses on assessment theory and practice. There is a really big lack of research emphasis and attention actually for the assessments. It's good and important place for our teaching process, and sometimes it's considered as like a just final level of the teaching something, but it's more over this ideas. And she mentions the strings 3 levels of assessments, and these levels are first is basic, and second is practical, and third is advanced level. They're like a guide to literacy for teachers, and we need to notice these levels. Okay. I have really so bad internet today, and I hope we can handle it. Okay, there is a contrast table between an assessment culture and a measurement culture by Hemp Lyons and Green. And when we see the assessment of learning, we can mention learning focused tasks like scaffold, task completion, interactive exploratory questioning, learner involved assessments, self-assessment, peer evaluation, learner focused feedbacks, interlocutor, assessor, scaffolding, immediate feedbacks, and focus on the feed forward. And it's the assessment is contingent and large scale testing, judgment focused tasks, support not permitted, learner exclude assessment, authority assessments second, and judgment focused feedback, summary decision, reporting, delayed or no feedback. It's a good and big um, difference between the assessment culture and the measurement culture, because in assessment culture we need the feedback, but there is no feedback, or if there is, delayed feedback and measurement culture, and that's big differences between these two culture. And assessment is absolute in here. Okay. Okay. When we look at the importance of assessments by teachers and learners, um, assessments isn't just a final, but more like an interactive process where teachers supports their learners and learners their language use and providing them personal feedbacks. Like I said before, feedbacks is important in this point, and we need to use this. Uh, Development of language assessments, literacy of the effective support, and that's really important for us and our learners. Here she mentions teacher and categories identifies programmatic, pedagogic, learning focused, and these all identities is important for teachers, and they need to use their identities in their classrooms, and uh, they really have unique purposes, and we need to use them. So I want to say these things. In conclusion, I want to read this conclusion part. In conclusion, the importance of understanding assessments in language education cannot be overstated. Teachers worldwide agree on its crucial role in believe it should be a significant part of their training. It's not just about recognizing its importance, it's about making a dedicated effort to help each student succeed in their distinct learning journey. Our shared vision is for teachers to have a flexible approach to assessments, tailoring methods to suit each student's needs. This concept highlights that assessments can do more than just measure. They can enhance learning, promote fairness, and contribute to students' overall development. So let's keep this vision in mind, embracing the power of assessment to support growth in inclusivity and celebrate each student's unique educational journey. Uh, so I think that's the ending of our video. Yes. And that's a beneficial presentation for teacher candidates. So for us, um, it's good and it's so clear presentation. So my interpretation is like this. So see